Hey guys, Mestre coming to you guys from Tokyo. I just finished a little conversation in Japanese, and of course it's, I don't know how clean it is, how good it is, but I'm going to do my best to talk about what I talked about in English now. And I hope you guys who are watching, if you want to comment or ask a question, go ahead. I'm curious to what people think. So I'm not going to say what's good or bad. I'm going to say what I feel in my experiments is correct, right? And I know people are going to come up and say, hey, that doesn't work all the time, make excuses for this and that. I'm not trying to make what's correct or try to tell you what's correct for you. As always, I'm trying to share what I feel or what I think or what I experienced so you guys can learn from it. Not so much me telling you what's right, what's wrong, but how I do my things, how I see things as right and wrong. So, to start off, I want to talk about two stories that happened to me here in Japan. And this happens a lot. And it could be for one of many reasons. It could be because I turn people off. It could be because I'm not approachable. It could be because I'm too intense. It could be because people are afraid I might offend their feelings, or people might feel that I might say something that contradicts their image or contradicts their status inside of Capoeira. Now, as a business owner, as a leader, as someone who's been doing this for a long time, just my personality, I tend to be very direct. And I know that a lot of people don't like that. And Japan is a very indirect culture. Here they don't say directly, but it's changing. And I've noticed that as a leader, I say things nice in a kinder, softer way, but I'm much more direct. So the thing I'm thinking about today is one thing that I've had here happen on several occasions is what I consider impolite behavior as a capoeirista. And I think the best way to do this is to tell two stories. Once I was teaching capoeira in Harajuku, a popular area in Japan, and I was talking to a person who was also teaching dance. I'm not sure what dance it was. I wasn't really paying attention at the time. It was just small talk, waiting for the classes to open, the space to open. It was a rental studio where we had different places and people were teaching different things. And we talked, and I said, what kind of dance? And, simply, I told I was doing capoeira. And later people said, oh, that person's a teacher. Oh, e aí, Alberto, tudo bem? And later people came up to me and said, oh, that person is a teacher of capoeira, has their group here. And having not been kind of separated from the mainstream of capoeira in Japan for several reasons, I felt, that was one of the reasons I'm out of contact with a lot of the, tudo bem, beleza, aqui, Japão tá frio, tá ficando frio, acho que tá como 10 graus agora. Prefiro estar lá na Bahia, bem quentinho, mas a gente tem que trabalhar, né? Sorry. In my life, if I've met anyone who's connected to capoeira, because I've chosen capoeira as part of my life, I go out of my way to communicate to them about it, almost in a religious, fanatical way. I love capoeira so much. I'm so passionate for it. And every day that passion grows. So I've always said, regardless of how much capoeira I did, I've always introduced myself. Why? Because part of Brazilian culture, part of Latin American culture, I want to say part of polite culture is to just introduce yourself if you have something in common, right? If two people work for the same company, they usually don't introduce themselves unless there's going to be some kind of animosity or some kind of strange feeling. which I feel capoeira shouldn't have. So that person later I found out was a teacher, and I left it at that. You can decide if that was polite or impolite. Capoeirista, not a capoeirista. Then recently, Mestre Linguista told me somebody came in, had lunch at the restaurant. I had to leave early, get back to teach classes. And then later, I found out, oh, that person teaches capoeira. Okay. I'm not saying people need to respect me as a master. I'm not saying people, they can say whatever. Oh, he doesn't deserve to be, whatever. I don't really care. I know who I am. But I think after 22 years of doing my best for capoeira in Japan, there'd be a little bit more communication, right? I'm big on social media. I feel I'm very approachable. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I need to directly say, I'm approachable, come on in. But the person didn't say, and I kind of feel it's so strange for me. For example, how things here, especially in the capoeira community, but not only in the capoeira community, also in the South community, also in the African dance community, because it's exactly the same process in the different things, in jazz and everything, because I talk to a lot of artists who have been here for a long time, a lot of musicians and dancers. I wonder if us being here for a long time makes us a little bit unapproachable, as we know how things work here, right? If you know how things work, then sometimes you don't let a lot of stuff pass. For example, if someone can't play a berimbau, but they're a contramestre or a professor, then it's going to be hard for me to feel like they have that level. And if I point it out, it makes me the bad guy. Then who's going to keep quality and integrity and humility and honesty in capoeira? I'm not saying I'm the best at anything, but I keep going, right? I keep trying. And I've always felt capoeira is not just an every year promotion. You just promote because you played the butties out of the fees. You paid for the mestre to come, and you automatically get the belt. We know this happens everywhere. What I'm thinking more is just simple capoeira cultural courtesy. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's not. Maybe I have to be malicioso, manjinguero, and fake. Oh, do you play capoeira? No, I don't play capoeira. And then hit the guy or hit the girl. As people say it used to be. As malandragem. Personally, I don't want to live that way. I don't want to be unapproachable. I don't want to be a person who there's a difference between humility and tricking people. Yes, you can say capoeira has trickery and there's malicia and manjiga, but I think there's different ways to express it in capoeira that can be more positive and more beneficial to capoeira. So whether these people were polite or not polite, I don't know. I wish people would approach me and let me know. I know several people here who teach capoeira and who I love what they're doing. There's people I don't agree with what they're doing. So I'm okay to say my opinion here when it's asked for, but not okay to say it here when it's asked for. That's why generally I don't say anything. And I just kind of do and focus on my own projects and what I'm doing. But from now on, I'm going to be opening the original street roda once I get an opportunity. It's been something that I really love to do, and I'm hoping that people can learn capoeira culture. It's funny, right? Because I've been in rodas here where people just jump into the roda. They don't introduce themselves. They don't connect to the Hoda. And personally, I think that's just rude and disrespectful. I don't do it to other people's Hodas. I've never just cut into a Hoda. I've always said hello, try to add to the ashe, play some instruments, ask if I can sing, play the birimba, do whatever I can to add and contribute to the ashe of the Hoda. That's always been my style from day one, whether I'm good or not. But at the same time, I've always had humility. I'm never like, oh, I'm the best singer. Oh, I have this qualification. I can teach. I can do this. I've always hopefully done my best. And I know people are going to make excuses. People love to make excuses, and they're going to say, well, different people are different. Yeah, but it's like, just because I can make instant ramen doesn't make me a chef. Just because I can make 100 different instant ramens doesn't make me a chef. I don't know, maybe it's an age thing. Maybe it's a dedication and passion thing. Maybe it's a narcissistic thing. When I see good, thumbs up. When I see bad, sorry. I cannot support things that I don't agree with, right? It's my upbringing. It's the way I grew up. So I'll let you guys think about it. Hey, enchiladas, woo! Hope the bar's doing good. The best I can do is just try to lead by example. Anyone who's in Japan, if you ever see me, or in Korea, just walk up to me and say hello. I think I'm pretty friendly. Guys, have a great night. I'm going to start to get ready to go home. It's getting late. And I hope you guys have a fantastic day.